Hey folks, Monk here. I'm going to go ahead and do sort of a 10-year WoW retrospective. Um, I've been playing since the original launch. I've taken, 6 months or a year off here and there throughout the history of the game. Um,
What can I do for
so now
Gain honor, friend.
I'm trying to think what's the fastest way to get to Onyxia's lair, because I'm going to go through a bunch of old raids, and I know Onyxia got updated back in Wrath, so she's actually a tuned to level 80s. Um, but I'm going to go back through and kind of go back through in order through raid history in WoW. I will note that I pretty much haven't consistently rated since vanilla. Um, I was in kind of a hardcore but not top tier. I call them hardcore. It wasn't like every night. It wasn't like 6 hours. It was 3-4 nights a week, 3-4 hours a piece. Raid guild back in vanilla that raided all the way up through about one wing of Nax before we kind of combination called it quits and said, hey, there's an expansion coming out. We're not going to mess with doing this anymore. Did no raiding whatsoever in Burning Crusade. Lots and lots of heroics, but no raiding. No raiding whatsoever. I've gone back and done a few of those raids before. When or if I get around to doing the Burning Crusade raids, I'm not sure that I'll do everything in Karazhan, because it's not like I'm going to have a bunch of people tagging along with me. So, like, Medivh's chess event might be a little hard to handle. Okay, so let's go ahead and I think I'm going to port to Stormwind, and then because I'm trying to get to Onyxia, I'm going to portal to oh dang it, I forget the name of the place. Desert area introduced in Cataclysm, not Old War, Oldham. That's the name of the place. Port to Oldham and then head north from there. So Onyxia was kind of the, I say it was the introduction raid. I'm not sure it was the very first one they actually had in the game. But it was definitely the first raid that I seriously took part in. Back at that time, you had to have a specific key to get in. The key, if I'm remembering right, was actually forged. I want to say you had to go to Blackrock Spire and do some stuff to get the key forged, and it was a real pain to get people set up for it. Not told Brad, Oldham. It was a real pain to get people set up for it, and there was this really fun bug at the time too. Female Tauren were not small enough to fit inside of the doorway. The only way to actually get a female Tauren inside Onyxia's lair back in the day was to have them drink a noggin fogger elixir. Now, I'll admit that female Tauren have never been the most, popular race, gender combination, but it's still, I mean, you'd think they'd think, oh, yeah, if we don't make the door at least this big, they can't pass through it. Flying over some Ungoro Curator, which is interesting. I didn't realize that this character has apparently never been in Ungoro. That's interesting, considering I'm pretty sure I have Explorer on her. Then again, that may have actually been on another character. So I did a little bit of raiding at the very beginning of Wrath. But that was around the time that I started seeing my now wife, and my time raiding then, due to physical distance between us, caused some extra tension. So I kind of had to stop then. So I totally missed out on Old War and Trial of the Crusader and Icecrown Citadel. I've done Icecrown Citadel like at 85 or 90. One of those things, the guild I'm in right now was helping some people do the legendary quest for Icecrown. But yeah, I've done Icecrown, I've done parts of Old War. Still haven't really done. I think Trial of the Crusader is the right name for it. The raid version of that stuff. I did the 5-man back then, because I wanted to get my reps up with the different cities and do other things like that. It was actually, I think it might have been how I bought quite a few of the heirlooms that I had. Oh, still nobody chatting to me, but that's okay. My wife just said she'll chat with me. What quest do I... Oh, I have Pet Tamer's quest that's directing me over here. I'm like, yeah, I don't have any level 25 pets. I have like some level 12s. I've thought about spending some of the cash that I have to buy a few level 25 pets so that I can kind of power level the rest. So now, this is Onyxia's lair. Kind of looks like the mouth of a dragon, just a little bit. Turn our buffs on here. And we'll go ahead and go in here. This was like I said, this was pretty much the first raid that I ever went into back in the day. I could actually probably link you to a YouTube video from my guild's kill back then. Like I said, back then I was a resto druid. And this was also back in the days of downranking spells. So rank 4 healing touch hype. That just happened to be like the combination fastest and easiest one to do. Did they like get rid of all the trash in here? Well, nope, not all of it. Not all of it indeed. Hey, you, come over here. I want to kill you. Yeah. Oh wow. They weren't lying when they said that there was like a big giant damage boost that they added to everything below a certain point. But I remember wiping and our guild leader getting drunk, and yeah, it was crazy. But for my old friend and our main tank, or mainly one of our two main tanks, I have to do this, and you can't see it because I got the chat box covered, but I am going to lick Onyxia. Yep. That was our, good luck charm of the day. Oh, wow. Is she even gonna get to... Okay. I hope I didn't bug her out. Okay, nope. Okay. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that to be that fast. So, that was Onyxia. An ashen sack of gems. A rusted gut gore ripper. I don't even think I can pick... Oh, no, I can pick up the enlarged Onyxia hide pack because apparently I don't have it anymore. And, wow, yeah, I don't think this character's ever done the Onyxia quest. And neither of those masks are for me. Because that may be a plate helm, but that is the warrior one, and that is the rogue leather mask. I wonder what is in that these days. Oh, majestic Zircon. Well, at least I can sell it for 5 gold. Oh no, I have completed the head of Onyxia. So let me just junk that real quick. And that was Onyxia? Alright. I didn't know they'd be boosting our damage that much. They really did make a lot of this a joke. I'm actually kind of surprised that it forced me to go through one wave of whelps before it would, you know, let me kill her. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, take a quick break from this here for a minute, and I will see you guys next time. For those of you on the channel, I'm still gonna be here, but I'm gonna go ahead and call this video to an end. And next time we will do Molten Core, the old version, not the new version, because I don't have the eye level for the new version, and I also don't have like 4 hours to spend sitting here tonight, because that could very well be how long it took. Because apparently they did not make that a joke at all. Now I'm a Trace Monk. This is Ermintrude, the Protection and Retribution Paladin. Signing off. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. And also thank you, Horde guys that are standing there kind of in front of me. Hi.